So what happened to Indiana Jones after the events of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny? Now, and especially is young Indiana Jones still canon to the movies? Now, Indiana Jones canon is kind of strange. Putting out Indy, unlike Star Wars, doesn't have a strict canon and didn't have any kind of reboot of any canon outside of the movies, unlike with Star Wars / TV shows. It's kind of strange if you compare it to how Star Wars was, which when Disney bought Star Wars, Disney retconned the entirety of the old expanded universe, which was kind of a strange idea when you think about it, because it was making money, just saying. But yes, but in the Indiana Jones expanded adventures are usually kind of like, huh? Oh, so there's a video game. Oh, so there's a book. That's quite weird. Usually die-hard indie fans are usually the ones who kind of want those sort of things. Well, so yeah. But before what came back for Indiana Jones after Indiana Jones 5? Was it what takes place after the 5th indie movie? Especially reading out if you saw what the title said. Is the Young Indiana Jones TV show still canon? Now, the Young Indiana Jones TV show was a TV show from the 1990s that took place about the young adventures of, Indiana Jones. And how he was becoming a greater adventurer. I actually been meaning to do a review on it, but about the young adventures of Jones, but I haven't done it yet. So, yeah, and that's considering this is still technically part of the Indiana Jones category. Reading out only, especially reading out those two there's two versions of the show. There was the Chronicles of Young Indiana Jones and the Adventures of Young Indiana Jones. Both of them are essentially the same show, but one key difference is when I get in later, especially reading out the reason why Harrison Ford was never in the show was just because he couldn't show. Just because he didn't want to, even though he did show up for one episode where he had a cool beard. But the reason why it's probably not why the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles are canon is with George Patton Hall. He played an older version of Indiana Jones, who after the events of the original indie movies settled down, had a family, and then yeah. As this has yet to be confirmed to be canon, especially reading out Disney has yet to deconfirm it. Indy has an eye patch, and reading how Indy at the end of Dial doesn't have an eye patch. It's safe to presume this show isn't canon anymore. But now again, weirder things has happened, especially reading out the one from Legends came into canon and for Star Wars, so why can't this happen to Indy? Even though the difference is reading out Indy's essentially just one guy. But yeah. And that's considering what next videos would you like to see from me at the Indiana Jones franchise.